So a few weeks ago in a lecture we were shown an infographic on how much water goes into the production of food. This caught our attention because we had never considered how much water goes into the food we eat every day. So to convey the idea of how much water goes into the production of food, we're going to have a few food items blowing up or exploding or breaking apart into water.
We didn't just want to show the food exploding, we also wanted to give a good representation of how much water was actually going into that product. The way we wanted to do that is to have the screen split in two. One side showing the explosion, the other side showing essentially a water level indicator which would rise and fall depending on how much water goes into that product.
So we wanted to make all these food items explode. And we came up with a few ways we could do it, but we thought water balloons would give the best effect.
Probably our biggest failure during shooting was with the cake. We ended up having to drop it about 4 times.
Looks good. This is the most solid cake I've ever seen.
One of our favourite shots was the bunny sprinkler, as we decided to call it. We pretty much poked a bunch of holes in a little chocolate bunny rabbit and pumped it full of water.
Probably the worst shot that I had to do was when I held the raw meat and had to squeeze it. Not only did my arm hurt, the meat was disgusting.
My favourite role was doing the props because we did some strange stuff.
Oh, that's disgusting. A little more.
Whoa! Yeah. For the second screen, we made a mini digital wall using a fish tank. We then built a blanket fort around it to block out reflections.
We used blocks of tinfoil in place of the elevators so the water would bounce off of them. It took a couple of goes, but we eventually achieved a pretty nice effect. All of our hard work paid off, and we ended up with some pretty awesome shots.
All that was left to do was to bring together the footage for each side of the wall to create our final video.
Overall, I was really happy with our shots. I think they strongly convey our message of how much water goes into the production of food.